Hello, I am FrAvatar, and that's right. This is the first episode of my Let's Play Dwarf Fortress, version 34.11. Yes, so I've been waiting for a while to do a Let's Play of this. I was waiting for the versions to stabilize a little bit. This will be really interesting. I already generated a world and I found the perfect spot for what I want to try to do. But just for kicks, because I guess I'm going to try to go over the features here a little bit. Let's create a new world just so we can see how it goes. It's still alpha version of this game. If you're totally new to Dwarf Fortress, I suggest you go check out other Let's Plays that are tutorials, like Captain Duck for sure. He's the one who got me going when I didn't know how to play. His videos may be long, but they're very instructive. Okay, so how am I going to do this? History medium, number of civs medium, sites very high, beasts very high, savagery very high, and go. I am using sound sense. There we go. So we'll go till the end of this song, or the 250 years, whichever comes first. But yeah, I wanted to show this part because there was 12 rejected. Let's see, forming lakes. It's nice to see the evolution of the world that you're gonna be settling in. Now you see, already. I was intrigued, but it junked it for some reason. No, it just moved us somewhere else. Good, I'm intrigued. What's it called? Dwarven Mountain Halls. This is where it's focused on. Of Olinzanos, the natural point. Okay, do I have a mouse here? Yes, I do. Okay, I can point. I don't know if it's going to record it. We'll see. I hope so. So right here, there's a volcano. In the middle here, the crown like in red, and you can see the cities are popping in. This is human areas, towns and forts. These are the forts, and these are the towns along the rivers. Humans settle along the rivers. What else do we have here? There should be dwarves, or else it wouldn't be focused. Yeah, here's the dwarves, and there's roads being built. So years 82. I am using the Lazy New pack, and the music right now is from SoundSense. Add-on from Lazy New pack. Good, see dwarves here too. So historical figures, yeah. So that's the total figures so far. The total amount of NPCs, and the amount of dead, and the amount of events. All the history being generated. So after 12 rejected, it's called Gutekar. I'm guessing, or Nutekar. 102 years. Okay, yeah. So this is evil forests, and here I'm intrigued. Would be a good place to start because it borders a good area and an evil area, and since there's trees right here in the middle, like here or here, there's probably going to be trees, so that's 3 different biomes in one start location, most likely. Like here on these trees you'd have a regular in the middle, and then you'd have evil hills, and I think this is good swamps. Over here, that looks like jungles and heavy forest. That's evil as well. Don't see anything else of interest. Lots of dwarves here. More human forts popping up. So now it's 115 years into the history. it changed view at 100. If we were to go a very long history, that's 1,000 years. Like every 100 years, it'll change view because it doesn't show the whole map. Because it took a very large map. There's elves here and here. So these are elvish forests. More dwarves. Dwarves civilization always seem to be where the mountains are. On the edge of the mountains. Yeah. No mountains here, so no dwarves. So these are goblins. Goblins. Here too. An interesting place would be like if there's two separate continents and there's like here, if this was two separate continents and here there's water, you could probably try to embark here and make like a land bridge or something. Connecting two continents by a dwarven bridge, that would be nice. Or two settlements, like one on each side, and then you dig down into the cave systems and hope that the caves link from under the water for adventure mode. But yeah, 129 years, that's good enough just for this, because I'm not sure I'm going to take this embark or not. So escape to end it soon. Escape or no, or enter. Or do I have to get it like as because it's lagging so hard? Escape. Well, I don't want to bore you people by oh well, see, another road got made in between the goblin areas. I know, I'll pause the video here and try to get it to abort sooner. Okay, yeah. Be right back. Alright, I'm going to try something here. And there we go. Okay, yeah, this wasn't a huge world. I thought it would go quicker, but it'll be a lot of work to patch all that together. A whole bunch of little shots of 1 second apart, but you should make it go by a lot quicker. Okay, so after 250 years on a map, shift and arrow keys, yeah, this big. Here might be an interesting spot to make a bridge if it's possible. Instead of having to go all the way around, you could bridge here. Here as well, maybe. Dwarves for hire. bridge builders extraordinaire. Here is where I think I'd like to try it out. So first let's export, P for export. That saves a map in the local Dwarf Fortress directory. So okay, hot area up here, goblins live here. Goblins, elves, dwarves, humans. Nobody in this desert area, nobody in these mountains. Oh, elves all around here. Dwarves here, but never made it anywhere else. Okay. Humans, dwarves, and down this way. More dwarves and goblins, just a little bit. Humans. Sorcery tower, or necromancer tower, another one here. Goblins, humans. So, in setting up here, our only neighbors would be goblins, so that would make them at war with us off the bat. And goblins here, and an evil tower right there. Then there's the humans and then elves, but they're on the mainland, so it'd take them longer to get here, but they will anyway, eventually. So, kind of curious now. So I exported the image out of 58 out of 37, so that means like 21,000 NPCs still alive, and 379,000 events in 250 years. So let's enter to accept. Okay, so now it's offloading all the units. So yeah, okay, so 20,714. Those are the ones that are still alive. And there we go. Let's just pause. Okay, so we're back. I'm curious now. This new region, smaller region, but Dwarf Fortress. Let's bring up the... Okay. So this is the world map. This is the selected area. Mountains, warm, no trees, thick wilderness. In this area, this is a zoom in. And of this area, this is the zoom in. But that's not at all. So shift and arrow keys. This jungle might be interesting. But this island here, let's see, what does it look like? K and U and H and M. K, U. And shift U, shift K, shift H, shift M. So UK is bigger. This is what it looks like in this square. Here's a river. Now, oh, I can zoom out and zoom in. Okay, well, now I forget where it was. Here? No, here, right? Yeah. Wheel mouse did that. Okay, so very deep soil, aquifers, shallow metals, deep metals, and flux-stone. So this would be a good start, but taking the whole map here would chug a lot. Right off the bat, would take forever to load, forever to save. right off the bat. So, and that's just at the surface. Considering there's over 100 levels deep, it's too much to simulate. But view biome is the important part. Yeah, the F keys. F1, F2, untamed, woodlands. So there's not fluxstone everywhere. This area down there, there isn't. Okay, but there's also no good areas here, just evil and regular. But 6 different biomes, that's the deal here. The more different biomes, the more different stuff is going to be underground. So you kind of want to go at an intersection. So UK, so I get to see. Yeah. So on this tile, mostly forest, little bit of evil here, a little bit of good there. Here should be, yeah, okay. Here might be interesting. No, here, yes. If there's forest, no. Well, somewhere here might be interesting as well, but it's only, what, 4 different biomes? 1, 2. 2 different evil, 3 and 4, 3 different evil. Okay, what about over here? Or here? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So that's 7 different biomes. That's the deal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I get all of those in the river? Not without taking a considerably large embark. 5, 6, 7. Okay, well. 7 and 5. 5 is better anyway. 1, 2. Underground's the same stuff. All over. And aquifer all over too. So that means epic pumping requirements, because I don't think it's in the freezing area. If you look here, it's pretty much temperate. Yeah, temperate. Probably won't freeze in the winter at all. Maybe it will, but I don't think it will. So now to choose the size of the embark. I was thinking 5 by 5, because, and then, but if I want to get the river, I'll have to at least go something like that. A lot of regular forest with some evil to the west. Could go 9. And then something like that. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different biomes. Hard to decide. The bigger I take the embark, though, the slower the game's going to run overall, so. 8. No river. Something something like this. Or even like that. It all depends on how deadly that evil area is, because not every evil area is the same. There's a whole bunch of different nasty things that can happen, but not all nasty things can happen in every evil area. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe something like this. That's 3. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna commit to this 5x5 Embark. Okay, so, but first I just want to make sure I can see tab change modes. Just go through them. Okay, so then dwarves and goblins. Yeah. What civilization do I come from? Plus and minus. So right now I didn't research. I can only see basically where on the map. Grinders of tunneling. Climactic impervious nets, way over there. I'm gonna try to go to with the ones that are closest to me. Well, it would be Lance of Extrication. Okay. Big one, so probably lots of starting resources. Barricade of Wars, just because I like the name. And they're fairly big on the map. And they're like right here, so it'll kind of make sense. Barricade of War. Okay, so tab. The different elevations. 3 different elevations. Okay. Tab again. 012. Okay. Okay. All right, let's commit to it then. Embark. E. Yeah, I chose a little bit bigger. It's not a big deal. Okay, so let's instead of using the presets, let's choose myself. Okay. I'll pause the recording here while I select everything, and then I'll just go over how I selected. Alright. Okay, we're back. So, I named every colonist, every dwarf, I mean. Me, Nagidal, Sargasm, Captain Duck, Exoterius, Jester, and Zemalf. Okay, and let's do it this way. So, you can see, instead of going through everything, basically you can pause and see what I did. And I'll go page down for the next one. Where's the page down? Armor, user, fighter, yeah, okay, yeah. So it's like this, yeah. So basically, Exoterius is going to be the doctor. Everybody's got If I go back here, everybody's got ambusher at level adequate. Adequate ambusher. Ambusher as their highest skill. So yeah, and then tab. The other goal here is I'm bringing only a little bit of animals, 2 cats, 2 ducks, and 2 rabbits. I think that's it. Minimal animals, because I'm not sure this is going to be an evil Embark. There may be lots of hostiles. Also, I'm bringing an anvil, but I'm not bringing the axe and the picks. Instead, I'm bringing a little bit of logs, some sand, some milk, and some ore. Lots of tetrahedrite to make some copper and a little bit of silver. Cassiterite to make some tin, and then to make some bronze mixed together, and bismuth as well to make bismuth bronze, and leather to make quivers and backpacks to start. More beer, more alcohol, and more various threads. A little bit more seeds. A little bit low on food though. Don't have much food, so we'll have to get hunting right away. Well, that's why I made everybody a hunter. Sand is because only costs 1, and you get 1 bag per sand. So we're gonna have lots of bags to start. And same thing for the different types of booze, adding more types. Okay, so that should do it. Also, the group, I random rolled and I got Ageless Guilds, and I thought that was pretty good for the group name. And for the fort, I random rolled until I got Axeanguish. So I thought, yeah, Axeanguish, that sounds like a good fort name. So let's do this. Let's embark and see where this goes. Okay, so it should lag for a bit.
We've reached the embarkment zone. This had better be worth it.
You have arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidden wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Tholtig Alnis. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow, or hook. Provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before the winter entombs you, but it is spring now, enough time to delve secure lodgings, ere the wolves get hungry. Okay, wolves. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here. This place, Libashroldeth. Axeanguish. Strike the earth. So enter? Yeah, enter. Wow, okay, yeah, this is going to take long because it's the initial. I think I've got autosave on load as well, so on start. And saves are big. I have an autosave backup, I have it set up that way, so saves take a long time, and generating the start of the map takes a long time too. I'm just hoping that the game doesn't plop us too close to the evil side. Good, we're in the middle. Pretty much in the middle. Good. Okay, so let's zoom out here. No, that's zoom in. Zoom out. How much can I zoom out? Is that the whole map? Yeah, okay. No, it isn't. That's the whole map. Okay, so we can tell here, this is where we are. This is the bottom, that's the good area. A lot of good wood there and stuff. Plants. And this part of the hill here is evil area. So we're right on the border. That's no good. Okay. And north, south, that's it. Okay. And let's go arrow down, arrow up, arrow down, down, up. So there's 3 levels of outside. That's good. That's good because there's aquifer everywhere, and the fact that the land is split means that the soils underneath are split as well. Okay, I'm gonna pause again and to decide where I'm gonna build my first fort, and then I'll come back.